Hey, Matt Moreno here, live with Joe Steele of Steele House Coffee here in Yuba City. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's been a great day. Just running around, showing houses, doing what we do.
Oh, yeah.
How's your day been?
Been going great, man.
Nice. So I want to talk to you a little bit about your business here in Yuba City, Steele House Coffee. It's really popular. We really love it. And how long have you been in this business?
So coffee business, we're going to be hitting 5 years this year, actually.
Nice.
Just crazy.
Is it?
It's kind of crazy.
What got you into it?
Oh, well, it's funny. I never thought coffee would be my thing. I like it. My brother actually roasted all the time. That was his jam. But I noticed there needed to be like a community place for people to hang out, connect, get to meet each other, and not have stress. Because I don't know, going to a place like a natural coffee shop, something about it, the aesthetic is just nice. It's relaxing. You can get a cup of coffee, sit on a couch, and chill.
Right.
So we, plowed pretty hard to be able to get something like that in the community. So the idea, when I was dating my wife, she said, I always wanted to have a place people could feel comfortable and have a cup of coffee. And I'm like, cool. All right, that sounds great. Well, when you're dating, that's a cool idea. Then you get married and that kind of falls in the back.
Yeah. But I mean, it was still there. That whole thought process was still in action. And,
absolutely.
When you first get married, I understand, like, you're just starting out, you're trying to get everything built. And then once all your systems are in place, it's time to go on getting the dream in action,
Exactly. So I do some videography and photography, and I just finished shooting a full-length motion picture. And so,
really?
Oh yeah, it was like a 3-year project. Got it done.
Nice.
It's crazy. So when I finished it, though, I was on like cloud 9. Like it was like I can do anything. Like anything can be accomplished. So I was like,
status, just ready to go.
Oh my gosh, 3-year project done. It's just like, what? Yeah. Take over the world, Pinky.
Right.
So exactly. So I told her, I was like, hey, what is it that you want? And she's like, oh, I'm not sure. So we thought about it for a bit, and then all of a sudden, after some conversations with people, it was the craziest thing, man. I'm walking into meetings with people that I know, and I'm smelling coffee, and there's no coffee. I'm talking with people, and every other conversation is, man, coffee would be really cool. And I'm like, yeah, it would be. Goodness. Yeah. So all of a sudden, I'm like, it's formulating in my mind, 1 month turns to 2 months, turns to 3, and I can't kick it. That idea is there.
Right.
So then I do the scariest thing a husband can do. I went and asked my wife about it.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
And I said, don't say no. Think about it first. And I gave her the information thinking that she would tell me later. No, dude. She sat there for like 45 minutes in dead silence.
Nice.
Of like torture chamber of like going,
not uncomfortable at all, right?
So bad. But then she's like, I think we should do it. And so from there, with business plan, got it together. I myself got connected with some good friends that roasted coffee and know coffee.
Right.
Like I said, my brother roasts coffee and stuff, so it was good getting connected with him, but getting connected with other people as well. And next thing you know, I became a coffee snob.
That's awesome. And so do you deal with local roasters still, or are you?
Yeah. So the roaster we use is Mast Coffee. They're out of Sacramento. The guys grew up. One of the guys lived in Yuba City and started his roasting company here. Then he moved to Sac. Right. We work well with other people. I mean, me and Tim from Bridge Coffee Co., we're good friends. We actually get along. The nice thing about coffee is you're not really in competition with each other as much as you're in competition with commercialism, I guess. Right. It's like 2 mom and pop shops aren't going to take out a Starbucks, but
Dutch Bros is like flying up everywhere.
Exactly. But if you can get enough local rapport with the different people, there's more than enough around. And the idea is there's no such thing as too many local coffee shops. Right. Something about the community vibe in there, I'm all about it. I think it's great.
Well, and you have local art on the walls, don't you?
Oh, yeah. So, the reality is I wanted to promote as many locals as possible. So we contacted tons of artists that I myself knew, and some just came in off the street and said, hey, put your stuff up on the wall, man. And here's the crazy thing. There was a couple different spots I'm not going to snitch on people, but there were a couple different spots that were like wanting 50% commission.
Right.
But they didn't paint it. Right. And I kind of find that to be dumb. You know, it's like you didn't build the house and you're going to be like, no. Yeah, I want 50% of profits. It's like,
yeah.
I don't think that's how it works. So we do 10% commission. We just want 10%. We want the artist to make 90%.
That's awesome.
So since we've started, we've sold over 120 pieces of art.
Wow.
So a lot of local artists getting money in pocket, man.
And that gives them the local recognition that they need to keep going, right?
Exactly. I mean, it's all community elements. So from that, we've had live musicians come to open mic nights and stuff and be able to perform. We're all about keeping it local and really just helping people find out all the amazing talent we have in Yuba City.
That's awesome. And what upcoming events do you guys have going on over there?
Well, we've been kind of keeping it tongue in cheek because people kind of get paranoid with events and stuff like that. And so we do open mic nights on Friday nights and we do video game nights on Saturday nights.
Okay.
We were doing trivia nights on Tuesday nights. We're probably going to bring that back for like a once a month type of a thing. Kind of have something fun. I mean, we did Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Back to the Future, Lord of the Rings. I mean, all the nerds came out and had a blast. It was super fun.
Great. Yeah. That's great. And then what else do you have going on? I know that you have a school that you teach at or
yeah.
That.
Oh yeah. So me and a couple friends started an after school program called Creative Thinkers. And so this is our first semester, got about 10 students and we're just hoping to grow it. So we're working with some charter schools, hopefully get that stuff up. But we're teaching videography, photography, acting, dance, audio production, audio engineer, stuff that's kind of hard to get into unless you know somebody.
Right. And, you know, schools historically, I mean, they've had band, they've had, you know, a couple art classes here and there, right? But they don't have accessibility to actual tech and actual things that cost money are difficult for the school system.
For sure.
That's where we can kind of plug you in and get these kids what they need to be able to succeed, right?
Exactly, man. Exactly. I've been doing videography professionally for about 11 years.
Right.
And so, and that's getting paid for jobs and doing it. I've got commercial clients. I got all that stuff. And ultimately, what you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
And I know it's a trade. And I know that when I learn it and I learn the camera, I mean, you've seen kids with tech, man. Like I've seen my kid with an iPad. He's able to pull out the camera, film, do all that stuff. And I remember like never even thinking like, what is that when I was his age?
Right.
So they just need guidance. And I would rather have it be from a local source instead of some random stranger on YouTube telling my kid what he thinks is best.
Right. I agree. Absolutely. 100%. I think my kid can use a tablet better than I can at this point, you know?
Exactly.
You know, but, well, great, man. It was great talking to you. Where are you located for those that are maybe just moving into the area or just passing through that need to stop and get a coffee?
So we're at 437 Center Street in Yuba City, California. I've got all the business cards for Creative Thinkers in there.
Awesome.
We're open Monday through Friday. We open at 8 a.m. We close at 9 at night. It's really, really awesome. And then Sundays we're closed, but we book it out. So if someone's got a baby shower or, you know, a party they want to throw or something, we'll cater coffee and they can have the whole spot to themselves.
That's awesome, man. Hey, I really appreciate you going on here with me today.
You got it, man.
We'll talk to you later, bro.
Yeah, you too, my man.